You need to understand the game in order to win the game. You guys agree with me? And most people don't know the game. You need to understand the game. Because if in case you play the game wrong, you lose the game. Or you waste a lot of time. Who can agree with me? Yeah? Perfect. Okay. I'm going to show you how do you play the game to win the game. In order to win the game, we need to know the rules of the game. This is the rule of the game. So let's start with foundation because it's very important. We will start with foundation because sometimes we forget the foundation. So it's very important for us to have the foundation right in order to grow. And today, as I said, we're going to start with foundation. So the first thing we're going to talk about is how to climb the property ladder. There's a ladder to climb when it comes to investment. So we need to learn how to climb the property ladder. So, and believe it or not, I didn't know that there was a ladder. I thought, you just need to invest in property. And who here knows there's a property ladder to climb? Yeah? A lot of people don't know that. They go from rent to development. This is the pyramid. So you start renting. So basically, you rent your own home. Then you start buying your own property. Then you buy another dwelling, maybe another property to rent out. Okay? Basically, this is the ladder that the banks wants you to climb. Then, for example, he wants you to do a HMO. Then you climb to commercial. And then you go to development. Who can tell me why the banks wants you to do that?
It's to reduce risk.
This risk, yes. Yeah. Basically, the banks wants to protect you. So, how the banks makes money?
Interest.
Yeah, and basically the banks takes money from people and lend the money, yeah? So therefore, they don't want you to lose money. Automatically, what they do, they want you to climb. Remember, the banks lend other people's money, so they are very cautious who they lend the money to, okay? Because they don't want to lose money because it's not even their money. They need to protect themselves. So they need to pay attention who they lend the money to, yeah? And of course, you can climb the ladder faster, yeah? So you can climb, so let's say we are here, so you are buying your own property or you have your single let. Of course, you can climb faster. So if in case we climb faster, you need to pay attention to a couple of things. So let's say you're going to go now, you need to have a JV with experience, and that's, Lucas, yeah? A JV with experience, because Lucas is going for having his house to commercial. You can, but you need to do two things. Or you have a JV with experience, okay? Yeah, very important. If you guys want to do something, you need to have a JV, we have experience. The banks, because remember, banks don't want to take the risk, yeah? So they don't want to lose their money, yeah? So it's very important. Or a JV with experience, or sometimes you ask the lender what the lender wants. The lender needs to be comfortable to lend you the money, yeah? So you need to ask the lender. Now, very important for everyone. If in case you jump the ladder, you have two things you need to really be considered, which is planning and unexpected issues. Who can tell me how can you mitigate the unexpected issues in planning if in case you jump the ladder? Let's say you wanted to do development or commercial. How can you do that? How can you mitigate the unexpected issues, these two, planning and unexpected issues?
A system in place.
What else? Experience?
Yeah, you can have a mentor who has done that before and who can guide you.
Okay, how about planning? Yeah, exactly, yeah. But most importantly, these are the two things you need to do. Have a strong cash flowing systems. Because let's say you are doing development and it takes you 3 years for you to develop the property. If you have a cash flow, you can wait for 3 years. If you don't have a cash flow, you see where the problem lies. Yeah, so you need a strong cash flow and a system. System is just to mitigate the risk. Cash flow, if in case you can wait forever, but you have the money. Yeah? So make sure you have these two things. And that is why in UI, what we focus on, systems and cash flow. How many streams of income we want in the UI? At least 2. And then we wanted to buy properties. Yeah, why? And then we went system. Who was in the last call where these guys were showing their system? Yeah, pretty cool, yeah? So, yeah. So that's what we need to do. So everyone, as I said, needs to have 2 income streams and buy properties. So the higher you climb to the ladder, the more likely you're going to do a big gain. And that's the problem. Everyone wants to make a big money. However, okay, you need to have a strong cash flow, because otherwise, if something happens, the bigger you go, the more important cash flow you need to have. And a lot of people don't talk about that. They just talk about the big gain they can have. Yeah, things can happen. So you need to understand the game in order to win the game. You guys agree with me? And most people don't know the game. You need to understand the game. Because if in case you play the game wrong, you lose the game. Or you waste a lot of time. Who can agree with me? Yeah? Perfect. Okay. I'm going to show you how to play the game to win the game. In order to win the game, we need to know the rules of the game. This is the rule of the game. Please, guys, write this down. So there's two ladders, two ladders to build wealth. Cash flow ladder and asset ladder. If you see, this is what Luca was saying. He's building the assets, and Lisa, his partner, is building the cash flow. Yeah? That is the two ladders. Which ladder you should climb first? Who say cash flow? Who say assets? No one. Educated crowd. Well done. And this is the thing. I see a lot of people, what they do, they climb the capital ladder first without the cash flow. This is the thing. If you climb the capital ladder first without climbing the cash flow ladder, this is the thing what you need to do. You need to raise capital from investors. And if in case you don't have a system, how about if you lose the investors' money? Start to see the problem. Yeah, we need the cash flow. We need to focus on the cash flow first. Then, because for example, Sam, you need always to start raising money. I'm always, Kushal's like, I'm buying 4 properties at the same time. I need more money. I need 1 million, 2 million, because Kushal needs even more cash flow. You should climb first cash flow ladder, and then we go to capital ladder. I know you can do no money down deals and all that, and PLOs, I know that. Basically, this is the way to put. You first make money, and you systematize. Now you have the time to learn to take the money and invest. Okay, after you climb the cash flow ladder, you need to systematize your business. Now, the question is, why is so important? Who can tell me why you should systematize your business?
So it frees up your time so that you're not involved in the business and the business is running without you.
Yeah, because otherwise you guys don't have a business, you have a job. If a business is not systematized, you just replace one job to another job. You need to systematize your business, yeah? Let's go to capital ladder now.